What's up, guys? Sleepz here with another episode of my journey to an Ultimate Team, and we're going to start this episode off in our transfer targets. We have managed to pick up 2 deals. We're starting off here with this Informed Pjanic, which we got for 113,000 coins, and we're going to list him up for 129 actually. That's a very good purchase. We're going to make on him about 9,000 coins, and the luck continues with James Rodriguez. That's the other player that I managed to pick up for a decent bargain. We got him for 75,500, not as crazy as last time, but this is still very good. 75,500. And we're going to list him for 91,500. Now, we're going to make just over 10,000 coins. I think it might even be 11,000 coins for him, which is excellent. We didn't even spend 100k, and if you're spending less than 100k and you're making like 10, 12,000 coins on one trade, that's very good usage of your coins. Now, if you guys remember, a few episodes ago, we actually played that one squad battle just to, I think it was to complete an objective, so we just went ahead and did it. And apparently that was enough to redeem some rewards. I had no intentions of redeeming rewards today, but apparently we have a little something. Not that great. It is just a silver pack, a gold pack, and about 1,100 coins, but for playing one match of squad battles, I'm not going to complain. And on top of that, we also have our 15k pack, which we get for pre-ordering the Ronaldo edition. Every Sunday, we're going to have a nice 15k pack sitting there for us to open. So we're going to rip through these. Silver pack, we didn't get anything, unfortunately. And I say unfortunately because you never know. You can actually get a Liga NOS player, Russian League player, one of those guys that could go for possibly several thousand coins. Our 15k pack, which is the one we were looking forward to the most, actually had nothing at all. We yet again, this is 2 weeks in a row now, we open our 15k pack and we don't even get a rare player coming out of the pack. So now we are going to move on to divisions. I am not going to be playing FUT Champs today. I feel like I've been going into my FUT Champs matches just a little cold, you know. We need to warm up. I've been going into FUT Champs matches just straight away. I turn on the PS4 and I go straight into a FUT Champs match, and I think that's kind of been affecting my results. So I figured I'm going to kind of warm up here in divisions for this episode, and then later on today I will be streaming my last 10 matches. I think I need to win 6 out of 10 in order to get gold 1. So we're going to use this opportunity to help warm up, and not only that, I am actually going to be playing a little bit differently in this episode. So lately, I've been a little frustrated with my performance in FUT Champs, and maybe you guys can relate with me on this issue. It's like I feel like I'm really having trouble this year in FUT Champs, and last year I was consistently getting Gold 1 and Elites, and not with too much ease, but certainly not with the amount of stress that I've been dealing with so far in FIFA 18. So lately I've been watching some pros on Twitch, seeing how they play, trying to kind of like learn from watching them, seeing how it is that they're getting such impressive records. And what I've noticed after watching them compared to how I play, and specifically I was watching Aman Siddiqui last night, and I noticed that their build-up is just much quicker than my build-up. So my focus today when I was playing divisions was, okay, I'm a player that really likes to have a lot of possession. I kind of have a theory that's like, if I have the possession, you're going to eventually make a mistake, and I am going to capitalize on that mistake. But from watching the pros, these guys build up just quick. It's just quick passing. Next thing you know, there's space opened up somewhere, and there's a chance. So my focus today was, I'm going to kind of just put the possession in the back of my mind. Try not to play reckless, obviously, but just to play a bit faster. Just keep that ball moving and see how it goes. And in that first game, it did pay off. I know I'm in Division 7, but I figured, especially because we're in divisions, I can practice doing this. And today when I play in FUT Champs, I am going to try to implement that more into my game, because I find that with the possession, not only am I susceptible to counterattacks, but the build-up's way too slow. So far in that first match, we scored 5. I've just been kind of going at it, just trying to attack as much as possible, and so far so good. So that's basically the theme of my division matches today. Now on to this next match. We're doing all right in this one. With some good work here from Welbeck, we're going to cut this one back to Lanzini, and Lanzini finds Bolasie, and Bolasie puts it into the corner. And that's another thing I'm also working on, is I noticed that sometimes these pros see passes that I just don't see. Like right there, I may have been tempted to shoot directly with Lanzini, but I just took that extra second to pick out Bolasie, and Bolasie was the one who finishes that chance. Now we score a screamer there from Wanyama, who would have thought he had that in his arsenal. And then this guy responds with a kickoff goal, which is something I still need to work on. Defending these goals from kickoff, it really is a headache. How many times do you guys find that you score a goal just to concede literally before the celebrations are even over. Some great work there from Welbeck. Welbeck gets back past quite a few, but the shot is saved, and this is great individual effort here from Izquierdo, getting past quite a few, finally finds some space, and he puts it into the corner. So another game of some pretty aggressive gameplay, and we're up 5 goals. We're scoring a lot. We've played 2 matches, and we've scored 10 goals, and that guy actually did end up rage quitting. He put his controller down, which, if you guys didn't know, in this game, if you put your controller down, eventually you're going to get kicked for inactivity. So he got kicked there for not being around. So we win that one 5-1. We got ourselves 10 points. And now you guys can see here that Pjanic and Rodriguez have both sold. And like I said, it wasn't that great of a trading session. I really was struggling. But just off those 2 trades, I made almost 20,000 coins, and we are over the 700k mark. So we are looking very good in that regards, and hopefully in future episodes I can bring a little bit better trading. I'm sorry about this one, but sometimes the deals just aren't there. You just got to try and be persistent, and eventually some will come. So in this game, this guy didn't have great chemistry, which was a bit weird, because usually when you see teams like this, I mean, first of all, we're in Division 6. By now, I'm expecting everybody to have basically full chemistry. And when you see teams like this, you kind of think your opponent isn't going to be all that terrible, or all that great, I should say. But this guy was actually like decent. You guys are going to see we're up 2-0, and at this point we're only 15 minutes in, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be a free win. But he definitely showed signs of composure. Like, that was a clean cutback. It was a cool finish. He took a touch before the finish. And by the way, that was another kickoff goal. Geez, I really need to work on that. But I could tell the guy wasn't all that bad. What was hurting him was probably the chemistry and the defensive abilities, because right there you could see he was just kind of stepping. He really wasn't sure what to do about that one. And now right here we have a free kick, and I still haven't scored a free kick, and it doesn't look like I'm going to score a free kick there, as Bonaventura hits the crossbar, and then shortly after hits the post. The man cannot just find the back of the net. Now we're on the ball here with Felipe Anderson, and he should definitely be finishing that when the keeper comes up with a great save. And right here, this is just a great understanding that, like, he knows what he's doing. Like, he sent me the wrong way twice on that play, and our keeper does come up with a save, but he is there at the back stick to put away the rebound. Now right here, we're completely open here on the break. I don't know why. I don't really understand why he dove in right there at the tackle, but Immobile is much quicker than that center back. I knew it, so I just basically was going to sprint. And if there's one person I feel confident of that is going to finish an opportunity, it is definitely him. He's on a similar break here, and that goes to show that he wasn't a bad player. He was creating some clear-cut chances. That was some pretty poor finishing from him, and we are going to just completely kill this game off. Perisic is in on goal. I sent him the wrong way with a couple of good touches, and he finishes nicely on his 5-star weak foot. We're on the ball again here with Perisic, and at this point, I wasn't really trying to score any goals, but I was just like, you know what, we're on the ball here with Immobile, just go ahead and finish that one. So we make it 6-2. Basically, once I score 5 goals, I know your max goal bonus, if you guys didn't know, is you don't get any additional coins once you score 5. So after you score 5, you may as well just go for some wonder goals unless your opponent is breathing down your neck. And when I have that much breathing space, I was just trying to do some cool stuff, none of which came off, but we scored a 6th anyway. Anyhow, onto this final match. This guy has a 4-3-2-1 Serie A team, and he's got Defrel up top, and I know Defrel can be a threat, and he did make me pay with him early on, even though it's on his weaker foot. We cannot allow our center back to get turned like that. Poor defending from me. Welbeck right here is going to have a crack from distance. It's a good save from his keeper. We try to cross it back in to cause more danger, but he punches away the cross. Now Welbeck just kept creating opportunities in this one. A good ball roll to get past the defender, and he finishes nicely on his weaker side into the corner. This is a great chance here from Parolo, but we bring out our goalkeeper. He comes up with a good initial save, and this right here is a pretty shocking miss. Parolo's like just 3 yards out basically and puts it wide of the goal, fortunately for us. A good fake shot there from Welbeck to give us the lead in this one, making it 2-1. He cuts it back to Izquierdo, and Izquierdo finishes quite nicely into the corner. Right here, we're going to do a little bit of a nice goal here from Bolasi. A Magidi spin. We're going to go back the other way. We got him sent him all the wrong ways. A ball roll when he gets a little over anxious, and he finishes very, very nicely into the corner, making it 3-1. And right here, I kind of show a lot of the build-up in this one, because this was just an example of me just basically implementing what I was saying at the beginning of this episode, that I was just basically like one-touch passing and just going forward, going forward, going forward. I was really just trying to implement that as much as possible, and it seemed like it was paying off. He does score one there with Defrel. Like I said, Defrel, I knew he'd be a threat, and unfortunately we allowed him to pick up 2 goals. And now this is a bit of fortune right there. I'm pretty sure he won that off Lanzini, but his defender ended up stumbling over, and Lanzini manages to latch onto the loose ball, and we win that one 5-2. So guys, 3 games, and we scored 16 goals, so it seems like it's working. I know this is just Division 6, but the true test will be later on when I play FUT Champions, and we'll see if I just need to change my playstyle a bit to cause a little more havoc to my opponents. Now, anyhow, this is going to basically be the end of the episode, but before I sign off, I wanted to ask you guys, what signings should I make? We're at 715,000 coins. Now, I don't want to make any signings that are ridiculously expensive, but I am most likely going to change the Serie A team to a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, and I'm not really sure who should be my striker, and I'm not really sure who should be my cam. Those are the two positions that I'm a little unsure about, so leave your comments in this comment section below to let me know who I should do there. And I'm also going to make some improvements to this Serie for the the BPL team, because our wingers are a little lackluster, and I'll possibly upgrade Ndidi, who knows. But my main complaints are Izquierdo and Balassi. I think we could definitely do a little bit better, especially on the right side. Balassi is not getting involved all that much, so suggest me some wingers I should use from the Premier League to help improve this team, and especially more for the Balassi, because Balassi's been involved significantly less than Izquierdo has. But that's going to be it for this episode, guys. I hope you're all enjoying the series. Please leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.